Hey there, welcome to some Rainbow Six Siege. My name is Bumbledoogie, and we're just gonna play a little bit of this so I can sort of talk. There's currently a fan going on in my room. It's really hot. If you can hear it, I apologize. But what I'm here to talk about, really, I'm here to talk about three hypotheticals. Or not really hypotheticals, but three questions people may ask when viewing my content, which is really who I am, why I'm here, and where I've been. It's kind of important to some, more or less than others, knowing who it is you're viewing and a little bit about their life. So I figured it was probably about time that I do that, given all the recent things that have been happening. And I'm going to try my best to really keep this to a sort of, I guess, on track kind of thing. It's just really hot in my room right now. I apologize if I do get off track or anything, or if like I just get too zoned in or some shit. But it happens. So to start this off pretty basic, I wanted to start with who I am. Because clearly I'm more than a person of just the screen name as Bumbledoogie. My name is Chris. I'm a pretty, as I've been told, decent dude. I don't really pick fights with anybody. I don't really do much that would possibly enrage people or anything like that. I'm a pretty easygoing guy. A lot of people say, you know, I'm funny and everything. And that's neat. I appreciate it. It's something I kind of strive for. I guess that's kind of really that's kind of really all I can put on that topic. A little bit about, I guess, my life. I'm going to be 20 come March, which that to me is just kind of weird. I'm a little bit between jobs right now. I've been working at Public Works for about 2 years until events occurred that kind of caused me to leave it. And I'll elaborate a little more on that in just a little bit. I don't want to really hide anything. I'm a pretty open person. But it was all in all just a really stressful place, and until I get there, you know, I'm just going to continue forward. So to kind of start with where I've been, I guess, I haven't traveled much. I'm new to the whole streaming YouTube business, if you couldn't really guess. Content's kind of piss poor. I definitely stutter and say a lot. I'm more focused on the comedy aspect. I don't personally see myself as a very funny individual, but granted, I want to be a content creator, so it's something I'm going to myself strive for. And because that's what I really want to do, I know it's going to be a pretty challenging and or difficult thing, but it's something that I feel would be a lot of fun. It's something that I feel would really give the sort of strive I want to go for in life. Which I guess I could just get into the next topic instead of sort of beating around the bush. A little bit about, I guess, why I'm here. I had recently gone to the hospital, nothing really major, more for just the fact that I wasn't feeling too well in my current situation. I was not happy. A lot of people were worried about me, and I really do appreciate and thank you for, you know, being worried about me or anything of that matter. I'm doing a lot better now. It has just been like a difficult kind of thing to really maintain doing this with the current situation I'm in. I was recently at a friend's house for a lot longer than I personally had intended. He's helping me out with college and everything. So anything that I would be going to do or like go through, like for instance all this math placement testing I had to go through, I had to get all that stuff figured out first. And once I figured all that stuff out, it became sort of, you know, me having to take a test and then practice it, and then take the test again, and then practice it some more. And it was all for math, because I am not the best with numbers, really. I'm kind of, it's not my favorite subject. It was fun in school, but now it's kind of something I feel like I really just don't need, in a way, if that makes sense. And because my ACT scores were thus deemed too low, I had to retake a bunch of different math curriculums and everything that, in my opinion, took a bunch of time, were kind of really unnecessary, but I guess that's just kind of the way it goes, especially for college. I mean, it's not the easiest of things to really get into. You know, it's more...
You have located a bomb.
Alright.
The diffuser has been recovered.
It was more of a thing that I would have to do for myself, a more thing that I would need to do and take seriously to provide for my future, as ways that people have said it to me. And of course I think of it as that too. The thing I'm currently, I guess, placing for is going to be like a communications multimedia kind of thing. Fucking. And because of that, I figured it would help me out do, obviously, things such as this, being, whether it's YouTube or streaming or anything. It would help me out and help me learn a, I guess, focus and a creative mind, so to speak. And with that, I hoped it would help me learn ways to feed the creative mind and learn how to make better content, make stuff work better, all the works, really. I know this is like, other than like the first little playthrough of that game that I did, this is kind of like, I guess, different and weird. I'm not really much of a commentator. I've never... I speak about my feelings a bunch of like friends and everything, but I've never really just done a solo I'm talking to a camera kind of deal. Which, it's new to me, it's new to everybody, but I feel like it's something that I'm gonna have to get used to eventually. Am I rambling? I feel like I'm rambling. To step into the next bit, like I said, I had been put into the hospital. It was for just mental illness, really, to keep it really basic. They gave me, you know, a bunch of medicine and everything. I've been taking that as I obviously need to, which is really daily. And starting with college is gonna be, I guess, a different battle of something I've never really done, where I'm gonna have to learn how to manage all my time. And with all this time management means doing my homework, doing all the other shit that kind of really is deemed necessary with all this. All of the relations of whether or not I'm doing my work or doing other work, because like I mentioned earlier with that job I had to leave it due to that it was simply too much of a stressor. I was not given a reason, but I was not liked by my coworkers. Why, I really just have no clue. But it really just put a lot of strain on me. It put a lot of strain on the workforce, meaning that if I were to do something, they would say shit like just really unnecessary stuff that you normally don't say to people. And I'm not gonna hold it past them. I'm not gonna name names or anything like that. I'm not here to throw blame or anything. I'm just here to give an explanation as to why I'm doing this and anything of the sort. It was a drone, I missed it. The only real thing I will say is that it was a fine job. It didn't... It had like the health benefits and everything. It was something I could have done, but just with the work that I had done with the people I can't seem to somehow get along with, I decided it wasn't right for me. And with that, I'm leaving it. I've actually already left it. But now I'm hoping to move on to bigger and better things such as this. This is a video, personally, many people might not watch, and if you don't, I won't be offended. I know it's Siege gameplay, you know, I'm just kind of speaking over it though. It's nothing of, I guess, a real matter to some people. It's just something I'm choosing to talk about. It's something that won't be all of my content, won't even be most of my content. I want to keep this as funny stuff, which that alone is proving to be a lot of work, a lot of time, and a lot of, not stress, but hope that it'll be good for both parties, that I'll feel good about the content I'm producing, and that you'll feel good about it as well, watching it. Did I really hit all the topics, or do I need to play another match, really? I feel like I did, but I feel like I more or less rambled about just anything, because it's difficult for me to maintain a train of thought. But to sum it up quickly, I'm Chris. My name is Chris, or as you may know me as Bumbledoogie, since that's the channel name. Oh fuck yeah, we're opening this bitch. Alright, so this is probably a good point to end the video. Let's hope here that this could just be a good skin. You know, I have a bunch of CSGO skins that I really adore. Overwatch, I like having the really good skins. This game, I'm just starting to get into it. I'm starting to get good at it too. So if I could get a good, decent skin to look nice on a weapon, that would just throw the icing on the cake. God damn it. Oh! I got a hat. That's not what I expected. I didn't know you could get hats. I thought you only get weapon skins. I'm happy with a hat. I can make him look like an idiot. Beautiful. Just look at that. Look at his stupid head. Can I zoom? Damn. Well anyways, I thank you all for watching. If you feel like I should do more of these rambles where I just talk about daily bullshit, or whatever you call it, let me know. If you're one of my pals, spread this shit around. Leave a like, because I want to do this. This is something that I would rather much do. I don't like working the daily job. I don't like doing all that grunt labor, as they'd call it. I would much rather do this. This is a good job for me. I like to edit. I like to have fun. And this to me is the right amount of fun that I need. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.